recycling my 2020 Kandi into something I actually wore. Yo, this came apart so easily. You, the string is so gross. Using my favorite colors.
Maybe I'm just drunk as fuck. I customize my ringtone, but it's always you. It's always you. It's
Adding
always
spikes.
you. It's always you. It's always you.
It was always you. Put it on violent, whatever you. Talking to myself again.
Done.
On broken glass. Joining on missed calls. Never leave the basement.
You can slap but can also stroke.
Going in the wind as an empty of the tree that it's naked. It's verbatim and it's shaking.
I'll fake God. I'll fake God. I'll fake God. I'll fake God. Today goes all my troubles on a burning fire. All lit up and I start to smile. I've grown tired of this body. I come by some and heavy. I've been ghosting. I've been ghosting. A lone ghost in the world. Well, it just started in the hay. With his long johns on, pop went a creeping up to the bottom to the hay.
To be your number one, I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine. But I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. But won't you wait? You know it's too late. I'm on my own shit now. Let me tell you how it feels to be fucking great. I feel great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to be yourself. Love someone for loving.
Hey man, I miss your collarbones. I know the way your skin feels on my collarbones. I know I stole that line, steal all my lines from this guy named Brian. Hey man, I miss your collarbones. I know the way your skin feels on my collarbones. I know I stole that line, steal all my lines from this guy named Brian. You be the front, I'll be the back, and you sing like this, so I'll sing like that. You be the bottom and I'll be the top. I'll put the lid on the jar when it's shut. Headlights and werewolves come out of the forest at night on your birthday. I know they adore us, but headlights and werewolves come out of the forest at night on your birthday. I know they. Good morning, USA. I got the feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
Let me show you something cute and simple, okay? So we're gonna string on a pattern of 3 beads with like an accent dividing them. The single should look like this. Now we add 3 beads between the accents, repeat that throughout the whole thingy, along the bracelet, and oh my gosh, this is a tutorial, isn't it? Wow, this is way easier to do than I thought it would be. Anyway, tie, snip, tie it on and watch it snap, carefully restring it, pray to whatever higher power is appropriate at the moment, and just like that, you have an easy yet versatile pattern. I don't know what it's called, but it looks cute.
Be my bad boy, be my
say party, disco, disco. Party, party. Solo. Fantastic.
Hello, this is my official 2021 Kandi mask collection video. Please stay tuned. I have a total of 19 masks in this old Demonius box, which is strange to me because I feel like I would have more by now. I should have more by now. I won't go over them all, but this mask is currently my favorite, obviously. This pink creeper mask is like a crowd favorite. I also really like it. This is the first Kandi mask I ever made. It's held up. It's still very nice. The beads are coming apart around the nose piece. This is something that happens with worn out masks. It's an easy fix, don't worry about it if it happens to you. This one is also a favorite of mine, the Hello Kitty. I mean, obviously. Well, you can't go wrong. My second creeper mask. I really love the shape of this one. It's very hexagon, very fun. This is my one Sub-Zero mask. My one. This one's my least favorite. It's just an amalgamation of colors and I don't like it.
How to impress a non-guitarist. How to impress a beginner guitarist. How to impress an intermediate guitarist. How to impress an advanced guitarist.
Well, hey, luckily I have some ideas for you, and a cat paw. Now, obviously, normal singles will run you about 25 to 32 beads, depending on how big of a wrist you have, but you can always spice them up with cute little designs if you don't have that many to work with. A ladder double will be 36, but if you want to do a ladder single, that'll only be 18 beads. Oh, Eugene, hey, baby. Continuing with the ladders, these keychains are really easy, and they don't take that much at all. I personally do 14 beads, but you can always do 12 or even less. And you don't even need a keychain attachment, you can just make a lasso with excess string. A star only takes 25 beads, and if you stack them up, you can make an entire bracelet, which is 125 beads. A daisy chain is definitely the biggest in this group at 54 beads the way that I make it. The cubes are average at 32 beads, but like the stars, you can stack them up and make a little chain, which will run up the numbers, but it's definitely cute. The smallest I can offer is a flower, which clocks in at a hot 7 beads, but that can get pretty lonely, so you can always stack them up to 14 beads and make little chains or more. Now, I don't know what not many beads technically implies, but you can get these pony bead boxes at Walmart or online for about $9 to $14, and these come with 2,300 beads. And if this is what you're working with, that means you can make 80 daisy chains, 18 star cuffs, and 70 cubes. But if you don't want to make the same thing over and over again, you can start working on just a little bit more costly designs, definitely more beads than what the other ones offer, but definitely still a lot less than the jumbo designs. I hope that helped. Thank you.
Everybody's evil and there's bugs inside the carpet. Do you think I'm frightening? Organ cords and lightning. If I show my fangs, will you tell me that they're cool? Mirrors shatter when I'm passing. Broken glass and crashing. Little blurry stars scattered all across my room.
Day 1 of making candy based on colors of the rainbow. Today's color is red. Based on pull, pull, pull. Let's add some sparkle tubes. I've never used these before. Yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy. I wish I could eat it.
Spinning all your silk and moving all of your 8 legs to build a web that'll spread through the world. Feeling of our highs and lows and curious to see a struggle. No one can leave once they merge.
Antibiotics, we're wonderful pills, but don't ever think we'll cure all of your ills. So every time you feel a bit under the weather, don't always think that we can make you better. Take us for the wrong thing, that's dangerous to do. When you really need us, we can stop working for you. So please don't end up paying the price. Always take your doctor's advice.
Making a double ladder cuff. Forgot to record.
Let's do some candy organizing. I have this art chest that sits outside of my room instead of in my room, and I thought it would be appropriate to keep my newer candy cuffs in here. Starting out with, I'm gonna throw all these star cuffs in here. I made a set of rainbow ones earlier this year, or was it last year? I don't know. I made them, and you can obviously tell I got better as I went along. Speaking of star cuff, here's a really poor rotator. Next up, here's just a pink cute cuff I made. I don't even think I made a video about that one. BC was a great help, as you can see, during this whole process. Anyway, moving on to my pre-cure cuffs. Here's my Cure Black rotator, and then my Cure White rotator. Yeah, Cure White. These pieces are massive. The shiny luminous cuff with a mini rotator. Cure Bright and Cure Egret. Or is it Cure Bloom and Cure Windy? And here are my most recent cuffs. My Cure Dream cuff with a mini rotator, and I really love that piece. And my Cure Rouge with another mini rotator. I don't like this one as much. And there you go. Thank you for watching.
at the airport.
What? A kaleidoscope? I'm not 5. Shapes and colors the likes of which I've never seen.
I know this pretty girl, always think about her when she says I do me, butterflies go right through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance and getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty girl.
I'm going to show you how I made this cuff. Now I'm going to try and explain this best I can, but I'm sorry I'm kind of bad at explaining things, so we'll see how this goes. So this is the pattern I'm using, and you can find these on candypatterns.com. Now the really good thing about this website is when you click on it, you will get a numbered pattern so you can see where the layers are. So you can see layer 1 right here, it goes like that, but this is really all just a single bracelet for number 1. So using this black as a reference point, I'm going to count how many red I need, and then black, red, till I get all the way around. Now I'm going to be using brown instead of red because I don't have enough red, and I'm also out of pink. Once you put all your beads on your string, you're going to want to go ahead and tie that off just to make a single. And a quick side note, you can adjust this to be whatever size you need. I typically need 30, this says 34, but I'm just going to do 34 for the sake of this video. So this next part to wear can get kind of tricky. So I've gone ahead and put my string through this bead right here, so that puts me at the very beginning. So you can see layer 2 goes right here. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to go string, 1 bead, go through here, bead, go through here, continue that on. So I'm putting 1 bead on, and I'm going to string it through this one right here. So I'm skipping one and going to the next one. So now it's going to look something like that, and you can see how that pattern correlates to this right here. Now you're just going to continue this all the way around, following this pattern for number 2. And using a needle does make this way easier. And another good tip is making sure you're counting as you're going and keeping track of where you are, just so you don't put the wrong color or anything. So for example, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need 4 red beads and then 1 black. So count as you're going just so you don't get off track. So again, I'm just going to take my needle, I'm going to put it through here, pull that bead all the way through, and you'll start to see a pattern forming. So now you can see I'm adding 1 last bead on, so I'm going to go through this bead, and I'm going to come out through here. So now row 2 is complete, and we're going to start row 3. Now row 3 is going to be the same exact process as we did for row 2. And again, just count where you are, count where you're starting, and follow the pattern. So since I'm coming out of this bead, I'm going to go through this next one. Then do that all the way around. And to finish this line, we're going to go right through this bead right here, and then out through this one. And then onto the next row, all the way up to the top. Now once that pattern has been repeated all the way to the top, you're just going to tie this off. So I like to put the string through about here and tie it right there. And I usually double or triple knot that. And then you can just cut that off. Now for this one, I did add 1 more layer, but the pattern didn't have it, so I didn't add it to this one. But yeah, then you're done. And this can be done with any pattern that you want. And here's the pattern, if that is all you need. And of course, the creator, the person I'm going to give credits to for this pattern. And I'm sorry if I didn't explain it very well, but I hope this somewhat helped.
Here's how to make these spike candy cuffs. First, string together 28 beads and then tie it in a loop, leaving your string left over. Then you need to string a bead on top of every other bead in your bracelet and pull it tight so it looks like this. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. Now we're going to continue the process of adding beads into the gaps between each bead. Do this all the way around, and once you're done with that row, then do it again. Once you're finally done, it's time for the spikes. Pull your string through the middle of this row of 3, then put on 3 beads to form a spike. You're going to skip over the row of 2 and go through the middle of the next row of 3. You might need to adjust your beads to the right shape. To space out your spikes, you want to hide your string in between these beads and go to the next row of 3. Then repeat this process all the way around. It should look like this. Then just tie it at the end, snip the extra string, and you're done. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching.
And look at this for me. A green one. I suck at this so bad. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, that one's lower. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hey, we got the accent challenge. Shout with me today. Promo 10. Alright, number 1, we got Beanie. Number 2, we got Heat. Number 3, we got It. Number 4, we got Beat. Number 5, we got And number 6, we got Cheat.
They've always been so kind, but now they brought you away from me. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong anyway. We need to fetch back the time they have stolen from us. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long.
Guys, did you know you can just solder holes in tiny plastic babies to make beads? Burn through the soft spot. Snip, snip the extra brain matter. Let's make baby batter. Babies' first lobotomy? They grow up so fast. The finished masterpiece. So fashionable.
Let me tell you about Kandi while I pack this order. If you don't know, Kandi is a type of bracelet made out of plastic pony beads, and you can trade them with other people, mostly at raves, but really anywhere. And people don't just make bracelets, they make all kinds of accessories and like purses, masks, entire outfits. Also, a huge part of Kandi culture is plur, which stands for peace, love, unity, and respect. Lately, Kandi has become a pretty common fashion statement outside of raves too. It's obviously a staple of scene subculture, but I've seen it spreading to other communities too, like Taylor Swift fans. But hey, more plur to go around the better, right? If you're interested, you can check out my Kandi shop.
Making my first slinky cuff. Using Gendrick as tutorial. I don't have super glue, so I improvised and just used pieces of my elastic to tie the slinky together. Time to make the 3x tall X base cuff. Use 3 beads in the middle of the cuff to connect the slinky to the actual cuff. Add spikes of 5 beads to the top connector bead of your cuff, and gradually add 1 more bead until it almost fits around your cuff. Do this on both sides of your cuff. Part 2 of finished product is out now.
Today, I wanted to conduct a little experiment. There's a hurricane passing through my state, but I think it's missing our area. It's just making things very windy and rainy right now. Personally, I love the rain. It creates a kind of cozy feeling for me. I always feel inspired when it rains. So I thought today would be the perfect time to tackle something that's been resting in the back of my mind. I wanted to create a 3D peyote star that was one solid color. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this because the pointed ends are always marked a different color to show progress. It's easier to keep track of what bead goes where, I suppose, is the best way to explain it. Anyway, I've had no luck with it before, but today, as you can see, I did it. There's a comparison for what the usual looks like, and I'm very happy. Thank you!
His teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me. It wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The darkness just begun.
Where the water never cleans off the clothes. I keep a book of the names and those only go so far.
I hate my life and I wanna die. I ain't got no iPhone. My heart is breaking, thinking suicide. I ain't got no iPhone. Hate my life.
I'm going to be showing you how to make an X-base cuff. You start out with 36 beads in this pattern up here, and then when you tie it off, you're just going to cut the short string. And then if the string isn't already coming out of your second color, which my second color is pink, then you just want to push that string through to pink so that it's coming out of pink like this. And then you build it up from there using that same pattern that is up here. And then as you can see, since I'm coming out of this pink right here, I'm going to push the string through this next pink. Pull through. Remember to pull tightly. And then you're left with this triangle. And you're going to do that all the way around. So we're coming out of that second pink that we just went through. And you want to use the same pattern. So purple, pink, purple, and then go through this next pink. Like so. And then again, you just do that all the way around through the pinks. So now I'm going to be showing you how to close it off. So you use that same pattern, and then this is the pink I'm coming out of right here, and then you're just going to go through this first pink that we started with. And now since we are through the pink, we're going to go up to this next pink to continue to build up. So we're going to go through the purple and then through the pink. Like so. And then this is the first row of triangles all around, which is half of the X. Now to build up, you do that same pattern. Purple, pink, purple. And then we're going through, so since we're in this pink, we're going to go through this next pink. And remember to always pull tightly. And I'll show you one more time. Same pattern. Going out from that pink and going into this one. And there's our first X right here. And you just do that all the way around. So I'm going to show you how to close it off. So this is the last pink bead that I came out of. I'm using that same pattern. And then this is the next one right here, which is the first one that we had come through. And then after you go through that pink bead, you want to go through this purple bead and then this second pink bead. And we have our first row of X's. So now if you wanted to make a big rotator cuff like I normally make, you would make 5 of these rows and then you would close it off like this. So since I'm coming out of this pink, I'm gonna end with my primary color, which was purple. So I'm going to do 2 purple, and then I'm going to go through this next pink since we're coming out of this one. We're going to go through this one and pull tight, and that's how we're closing it off. So you just do that all the way around, and I'll meet you on the other side. So now I'm going to show you how to end it off. So I have that same pattern with the 2 purples, and I'm coming out of this last pink right here. And I'm just going to go through this first pink that we went through and hold tightly and tie it off right here, and you're good to go.
This is for the snakes and the people they bite, for the friends I've made, for the sleepless nights, for the warning signs I've completely ignored. There's an amount to take, reasons to take more. It's no big surprise you turned out this way when they closed their eyes and prayed you would change, and they cut your hair and sent you away. You stopped by my house the night you escaped. With tears in my eyes, I begged you to stay. You said, hey man, I love you, but no fucking sure that we
They're never gonna taste those balls. Feels like something's wrong with me, and they know it. They took one look my way.
Sometimes I wish I could lend you my eyes, lend you my hips, and lend you my thighs. Sometimes I wish I could take a new shape, switch out some parts and become a big ape. Sometimes I wish I could lend you my ears, lend you my thoughts, and lend you my tears. Sometimes I wish I could take a new form, switch out some parts and become like the norm.
Sega? Sega.
These bitches all tipsy trying to sex me. I know they wanted alcoholics, I some sex ring. This hydrochronic got me wanting to get messy. So let's get messy, girls. Come on, let's go get messy, girls. Come on, bitch, know you want this. The hardcore shit, make it feel the toxic. Versace, Rolex watches, Bentley coupe with the 20s dropping. Vertical topping, the wheels spin. I can taste that ice with a grill is in. If you want me, baby, fill me in. Cause I don't waste my time with lesbians. Let's get freaky now. Let's get fucking freaky now. Let's get freaky now.
She's like, so whatever, you can do so much better. I think we should get together now.
Your girl shopping sizes that are too small letters. Girls look better in a real tight sweater. Girls look better in a real tight sweater. Girls look better.
Blowing hair, she was a cutie pie. Meaty face and lovely eye. Dreams in the sky, her father felt her pain, and as he shot her.
I know this pretty girl, always think about her. When she says I do me, butterfly go right through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty girl, always think about her. When she says I do me, butterfly go right through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer. I know this pretty girl, always think about her. When she says I do me, butterfly go right through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty girl, always think about her.
I just want her love. I know this pretty girl. I wish you could have seen her. I know she got some problems, but I don't wanna leave her. And every time I see her, she makes me get this feeling. It feels just like I'm dreaming. Gets me higher than the ceiling. I know this pretty girl. I wish you could have seen her. I know she got some problems, but I don't wanna leave her. And every time I see her, she makes me get this feeling. It feels just like I'm dreaming. Gets me higher than the ceiling.
Going through my 2020 candy. This one is just ugly. Toy Bonnie 8. Why did I add random words help to read yet? Cute. This one is alright.
She's working in my mind and you're looking for a way to crush. She's not enough. You
These are
fucked up
cool.
your last try. We were in the studio. I was just playing. You were all working. I was
Small,
all
tiny
playing.
guy.
You were talking business, aiming with your weapon. I was on your hit list. I felt the compression.
Big ass cuff. Double spin a while.
Oh, I want your studio. You
Pony.
Little Katie Waver, she's my number one, and every time I see her moving, she's always having fun. She's my little Katie Waver, see her shake her thing. I love to see her dance, and I love to hear her sing. He's the one for me, and when the music's not to play, let me dance to the beat. He's my candy boy, river, mama with the flow. When he asks me times, I wanna let him go. Hollywood, washed up Hollywood. Old school Hollywood, washed up Hollywood. Hey man, don't you touch my belt. Old school Hollywood, washed up Hollywood. Standing.
Yes, it always makes my fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need is a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. Smile, 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 fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need is a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. Come on, every pony, smile, 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 fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need is a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. So this girl's out back behind the bar. She's a good girl. She called a car. You got 3 motherfuckers and a big white van, 2 dumb friends and 1 mean man. Well, she'll fucking kill you. She wins every fight. She's gonna rock your shit by the end of the night.
No.
Honestly, I'm better as your boy. I'll be kinda shitty as your man. Let's go back to only being friends. Sorry, girl, I hope you understand this. Just nope.
How did you run out of fuel that quickly?
I emptied it out.
Emptied it? Why?
To make room for the tuna. That's right. 'Cause the boy with the gold hard cash is always Mr. Right. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Show you I'm not
Day 4 of making candy based on colors of the rainbow. Today's color is green. Watermelon cuff.
There's kings in distant cities who rule their persons and make them happy, and we won't forget about the servitory, congratulatory. Even the animals know that something's brewing and they're all cooing, 'cause in the end I'd like to say no one's better than you.
Kill myself, yeah, just like Resi. Fucked up head in BPD. Girl, I know you wanted me. Wanna see me in the dirt, wanna see me in a skirt. I wanna be cute like you, let me feel your molecules.
Let me show you something cute and simple, okay? So we're gonna string on a pattern of 3 beads with like an accent dividing them. The single should look like this. Now we add 3 beads between the accents, repeat that throughout the whole thingy, along the bracelet, and... oh my gosh, this is a tutorial, isn't it? Wow, this is way easier to do than I thought it would be. Anyway, tie, snip, tie it on and watch it snap, carefully restring it, pray to whatever higher power is appropriate at the moment, and just like that, you have an easy yet versatile pattern. I don't know what it's called, but it looks...
I do now. I made this belt chain using 7 stars, which is 55 beads per star, but 385 beads total. Since this is another belt chain, I'm using the high impact fishing line again. We're gonna make the stars in 3 steps. Step 1 is 10 beads, step 2 is 20 beads, and step 3 is 25 beads. You're gonna string all the first 10 beads on, then tie it off. Just like that, and you're gonna wanna keep the excess on. Step 2, you're gonna wanna make sure that your string is coming out the side of the bead in the direction that you're going. String on 4 beads, and then go through the second bead over, so skip every other bead. It should make this 2-pronged little point like this, and you do that all the way around. Don't forget to tug on each of the points to make sure they're all nice and tight. You're then going to pull the string up through to this 3rd bead. String 5 beads on, then go directly through both the top 2 beads. It should make a nice clean spike like that, and then you do this all the way around. Tug on all the points again to make sure they're secure, and tie it off using the loop method. Now you can finally cut off the excess and repeat this process 6 more times. So all my stars are kind of holding hands. All the legs are dangling free. You can either connect your stars directly at the points, or run the string all the way through the top for more security. After that, you just put the proper hardware on, and you've got 2 very sleepy cats and a lovely star belt.
Teaching you how to make a worm on a string. Honestly, the easiest thing I've ever made. It was the first like animal I learned, and it's literally just straight down a ladder stitch, so I'm gonna go in depth on how to make it. You're gonna want to grab your wingspan worth of string, long enough string, fold it in half to start, and I like to attach a keyring for sure on the worm on the strings just because, I don't know, they're more fun like that, in my opinion. But if you want to skip that, if you don't want to grab one of these, you don't need one. Now that we have the keyring attached, we could go by making the first ladder. You can make the nose as long as you want, as short as you want. I'm going to do a 2 long nose, but you just grab one, go in through one side and through the other, so it makes a little X, and pull till it reaches the end. And you're going to do that again for as long as you want the nose to be. I usually do them like 2 to 3 long. If you want to do it a really long nose, you could do that. It's up to you. Now we're going to do the little muzzle and the eyes. So for the next one, we're going to chain 2. Honestly, the exact same thing we just did, but instead of 1, we're going to grab 2. So 1, 2, go in with your other string, and then pull, and you should get this little shape right here. Yeah, like that. Now for the eyes, you could make them normal set, or you can make them googly. I have 2 examples right here. I'm going to show you googly because I think it's easy. So for the googly eye, you're going to want to start with this pattern right here. Chain that like we've been doing. Should look like this. Since the eyes are facing different directions on this one, you're going to do the opposite of where the black and white are placed here for this one. So it should look like this. Keep chaining 3s. You could go as long or short as you want. Once you like the body length it's at, you can start on the tail. So you're going to chain 2 again, like what you did right here. Like that. Then start chaining as many 1s as you want. Right here I only did 2, but I think for this one I'm going to go 3 down. But the tail could be as long or as short as you want. Then when you like the tail length, you could just double, triple knot it and cut off the excess. And then you're done. I'll go ahead and write down some tips on the screen if you want to pause to read in case you're having any trouble. But yeah, they're really easy to make, a lot easier than the possums, a lot easier than the lizards, a lot easier than like anything else, just because they don't have limbs. But it's a good like first thing to learn, I think.
So you want to make candy, but you don't know where to start. First, get yourself some beads and some string. You can find beads anywhere. The dollar store, craft store, online stores, sometimes thrift stores. Feel free to get crafty with your storage. Once you have supplies, start with making single bracelets. Now it's all about your own creativity and self-expression. Once you start making bracelets, share them with other people. When you're ready to make more than bracelets, there's all kinds of tutorials and also a pattern website where you can make and share your own patterns. I'll see you next time. Happy candy making.
I don't care, keep singing.
Singing, singing, bang, 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 feeling, pushing, pushing, feeling, feeling, singing, 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 bang, bang.
So recently I've been making these squids, and the first one, this is the first one I made, took a long time to make because the tutorial I saw was very complicated. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial that should be simpler. So for the tutorial, you're going to need some string about 2 feet long. You're going to need scissors, and you're going to need your beads. I'm going to be making another rainbow one, just different type of beads. You don't have to make a rainbow one. You could just do one color. You can do your own pattern, but I'm going to be showing you how to do multiple colors. So first, you're going to take 3 beads, put them onto your string, and make a triangle. When you tie it off, it should look something like this, and then you're going to take the end of the string and loop it through this bead. So once you have it like this, you're going to take 3 more beads, and you're going to put 1 on the string, loop it through this bead, and then you're going to repeat until you get to this bead. You should end up with something like this, and then you're just going to take the end of this string, put it through this bead. From here, I'm going to take my next color, and I'm going to add 3 onto the string and then put it to the next point so it makes a triangle shape. It should look something like this, and now I'm just going to repeat on the other sides. Once you've done that, you're going to take the string coming out of this bead here, and you're going to pass it up to this bead, and then you're going to pass it to this bead. The string should be coming out of this bead, and now you are just going to take a singular bead, and I'm going to add my next color. You're going to take a single bead, put it on the string, and then pass it to this one, and then repeat on all sides. It should look something like this now, and on the last bead, you're not going to loop it all the way through all 3 beads. You're going to just have it at the point here. I'm going to be adding my next colors, and this is the pattern that I'm going to do it. I'm going to add yellow, green, yellow, and then I'm going to loop it through this yellow bead here. It should make this little triangle shape, and now you're just going to add this on all 6 sides, so you should have 6 points when you're done. Once you're done, it should look something like this with 6 points. You're going to take your string and put it up to the next point, and then you're going to repeat the exact same thing, and this time I'm doing it green, blue, green. Again, once you're done, it should look something like this. Mine don't have the points because I haven't tightened it all the way, but you're going to take your string and you're going to put it through this top point. Okay, so now you're going to take 4 beads and you're going to loop them from each point. I'm adding my purple color now, so I'm going to have it in this pattern. It should look like this. Now you're going to repeat that on all the other sides. Once you do that, it should look like this, and once you pass it through this point, you're going to tie it off. I'm going to try my best to show you how to tie it. So you're going to take your string, loop it through here, and then you're just going to pull the end of the string through this loop. You're going to want to do that a couple more times, probably like 2 more times, just so it's secure. Once you're done with that, you're going to take another piece of string, I like to have it about 1 foot long, but you don't have to have it like that. You're going to pass it through this orange bead, and then you're going to take both ends and put it down here so it comes out the other side. It should look like this, and now you're going to take both ends and you're just going to pull them so they're even, and then once you're done with that, you're going to add your beads on to make the little tentacles. I like mine to be longer, so I add 3 of each color of the rainbow, which would equal 18 beads. To put the beads on, you're going to take 1 bead and put it through both strings, and now you repeat that until you get to the last bead. Once you get to the last bead, you're going to put the bead only on one of the strings, and then, and then you're just going to tie it off, not tightly, because you want the tentacle to be able to bend. It should look like this, and now you're just going to do that 2 or however many more times on the other ends of the orange triangle. Once you finish that, you should be done with your jellyfish. I hope that.
Our love story could be kinda gory, far from boring. We'd meet at a post apocalypse. Yeah, I'd be slowly walking in a group stalking you. You'd be the only man alive that I could not resist. Then all of your friends, they'd try to kill us, but only because they'd be jealous that our love is deeper.
This is a tutorial for the Hello Kitty Candy single. So the stuff you'll need for this are beads, of course, the string of your choice, and scissors. And a tapestry needle, if you would like. Oh, that. Start by cutting a semi-long piece of string. Next, just do as I say. String on 5 beads going in a black and white pattern. It really depends on your size, but I strung on 12 white beads. Then string on the same black and white pattern of 5 that we did at the start. String on 3 white beads, a yellow bead, and 3 more white beads. Now it should look like this. Tie it off and cut off this short side and leave a long excess piece of string on the other side. String on 1 black bead, skip over this black bead, and then go through this white one. Pull it tight. Do that with the next one, but on the last one, go through this white bead and the next white bead after that. Now it should look something like this. String on 3 white beads, go over this bead and then string it through the next bead, and you should be coming out at the end of it. Make sure to pull it really hard so you can shape it into that triangular shape. And string it through the next 5 beads. String on a red bead, a white bead, and another red bead. String it through the next one and out the next 2 beads. Make sure to pull it tight so you can really get that triangular shape. String on a black bead and do the same thing we did over here with these 3, again over here. Tie it off and you're done.